All right, butchering day is here. So, are you ready?
I guess. We have actually, what's really cool is we have several people from the community that want to come out to learn. And I think that's really cool. We'll be able to show you guys. We're fixing to head off that way. It is about 10 minutes till 8 this morning. And I think that it's really cool that people want to learn this. You know, when we...
She looks tired.
I am tired. I've been up since 3:50 this morning.
Babies!
I think that is really cool is we've been doing this for years, and we have a handful of people in our area, maybe less than that have been doing it for a little bit longer than us. So to see so many couples and people to say, hey, we want to embrace this, we want to learn it, we want to come out and see how it's done, and we're glad to be able to do that, because if we had not went to HOA, Joel Salison do that hands-on, like be able to watch him and say, okay, this is not really that bad. Oh, I would have never done it. So I'm glad that we can open up and say, hey, y'all come watch and learn.
We've got a good crowd coming this morning.
Because we wouldn't have had that if it had not been for HOA and us being there and being able to see it, not just watch videos on it. So we're thankful for the opportunity, and for the people that are coming. We're so excited.
Day before chicken butchering, we're gonna prep and get everything set up, make sure all the plucker's working, the scalder's working, and we're trying something different. We're gonna do it inside the barn this time. Usually we're setting up tents and all that, so we're gonna butcher, or actually truly kill there, have kill cones there, right there next to the grass, so that way the blood and droppings will naturally go back in the pasture and also in the bucket, so that way it won't make a mess in here. But we're gonna clean all this out right here and make this where we can have all our stuff under here. There's a chance of rain today, so it might even be good, because if it does have a chance of rain tomorrow, it won't affect the butchering. And also it just gives a little bit of not as hot, because it's already pretty warm in Mississippi, and it's really starting to get hotter. So the main thing is, if we can kind of get all this out of here, we're gonna be teaching. We've got several people coming from our area that are interested in learning how to butcher. We always have about 5 to 10. This time I think we may have a little bit more if they all come. They'll leave here with the organic bird if they help. If they just want to learn, not be as much hands-on, they can watch the whole process, spend some time with us, and enjoy the day. It's always a good thing to teach, to learn, to understand, because one day this might be the way that we have our meat, and we have to make sure that we are taking care of our families. We're gonna clean it out, make it a little bit more comfortable compared to being in the sun like we always are. On chicken butchering day, I always get extremely burned because I'm out in the sun literally all day and sweating hot. So we're gonna try to make it a little bit better this time. Every time we do it, we try to get a little bit better. I think by doing it in the big barn, we'll make it really nice. All cleaned out and ready to go. Whew, I'm dusty. Scrape a little bit more of the dirt out, and then I've got to move, like, you know, the hay fork and the blower and some of that random stuff. And then we're gonna move our chicken butchering stuff in. So we'll put the 3 tables in here. We'll also put the plucker, the scalder, all that good stuff. And you'll see all that. You'll see how we work it. We'll make sure everything checks up like it's supposed to. And then to butcher day. Well, it's officially butcher day. We're filling up our waters. We're getting all the stuff hooked up, make sure everything's working, troubleshoot everything. The last thing we want to do is get here with people trying to learn and people trying to enjoy fellowship, and all of a sudden something go wrong. So we always try our plucker out, we try our scalder out, we try our gas, propane gas for heating up to do the plastic at the end. We do all that. So We're filling up this bucket now. So all these birds we order, and we've ordered for years, several birds, turkeys, ducks, and now of course our meat chickens we order every time from Purely Poultry. Purely Poultry is a phenomenal, easy poultry house that you can order all your birds from. If it be layers, if it be ducks, chickens, whatever it may be, or meat birds. They tend to be the less expensive. For our viewers, they're offering 5% off. There's a code down below and also the link. Please click the link. It'll take you to the page. Get what you want, put the promo code in there, and you'll have some savings there. And also, like I said, I've used about 5 or 6 different, hold on, my water filled up. Ah! Hold on. That could have been bad. It sprayed like on my table. So I've used several different hatcheries over the last probably 5 to 7 years, and so far Purely Poultry has been phenomenal. They've been the most less expensive. Is that a real word? Most less expensive? I don't know. Anyways, they really are. Another awesome thing that Purely Poultry has done, and this gives them that personal touch that I think makes me happy, is that when we lost all those birds, them and another channel named Morningwood Farm, they went together, gave us a gift certificate for the loss of our birds. So that shows they care, shows they love to see homesteaders and chicken butcheries do what we're doing. So check them out, Purely Poultry. Like I said, there's a link below. Click that link, and there's also a promo code. Use that and you get 5% off your order. Like that. Meat chicken spring season is done. And I'll be honest with you, it's been a tough season, so I'm not just rushing to get more right now. I'll be honest with you, I'm worn out. We have processed and processed and processed, and it felt like we just had a lot of loss with the birds this year. And really, we're just going to probably, that gives us about 70 in the freezer. So we're gonna, and that's about, for us, about 350 pounds worth of chicken. That's a lot of chicken.
Well, after a very long morning of butchering, I have some cargo buckled in, of course, that I'm delivering. I'm actually doing a barter with a local friend who wanted me to hatch some ducks, and they have a beautiful mulberry tree. So I'm going to deliver these ducks and get some mulberry cuttings. I hope that I have better luck with them than I have with the plum. Maybe it's just that I need to be more patient and give it a few more weeks before they root. But we're on the way to take the ducks and swap out for some mulberry cuttings. So I'm super excited about that. Fingers crossed that this time I will actually be able to get them to root. I did not turn the air on. I'm at the end of our driveway. I don't have a heat lamp for these babies. And let me tell you, it is starting to get warm here in South Mississippi. So, we're on our way to deliver the ducks. And they'll be fine because it is plenty hot in here. Okay, y'all, here I am, the crazy lady, driving down the road with a mulberry mulberry cuttings passenger. We're gonna take these home and try to get them worked on and hopefully get some roots. Well, I did a little experimenting. Last year, I tried to pull Broody Hen out of my coop, and I gave her a smaller place within the coop, but she got mad at me. She didn't want to sit, so she kept pacing back and forth, and I thought, well, this is not going to work because she's upset. She's back and forth in the little pen. She's not going to sit on the eggs, and if she lets them just continue to sit there like that and not pay them any mind, they might go bad. So I just put her back, didn't worry with her. Well, this year, I've decided to pull the pen completely out of the coop. Like, I gave them a section completely far off. This is back here in the barn where we had the pigs, and then we moved the Freedom Rangers back here that are not with us anymore. And I gave them fake eggs. So they are sitting back there. Yesterday, the light gray one, which is right there, was real upset, and she was pacing back and forth. She was real mad. The gray one actually sat right on down. It's a little surprised, but she did. But you can tell that she slowed her roll and she's gotten back on her eggs. So even though they're fake, I'm going to let them feel that this is home. This is what they need to do. And I gave them fake eggs to practice with. And probably a little bit later today, what I'm going to do is bring the eggs that I want them to sit on out here and put under them. Now that I know that they're comfortable in there, they're sitting, I'm going to pull all those fake eggs out, and I'm going to get my turkey and my duck eggs because my incubators are full, and I have sold until I don't think there's anybody else in our county or surrounding counties that want turkey or duck eggs, and have done very well on selling those products. However, I'm kind of sick of putting it out there and having to deal with just the headache of, hey, come get these eggs. Hey, you said you were going to come get these eggs. Are you going to come get them? I've had a few people back out, blah, blah, blah. I'm kind of tired of dealing with that. And I don't have to raise them. So if she hatches them out, they hatch them out, and we'll open them up in that pen out there. Let them be mama. Let them tend to the little turkeys and the little ducks. And that will be all around good. So I don't have to deal with people. I don't have to worry about my incubators. They're going to hatch them out. And I don't have to be mama to them like I'm having to be to all of these right here, which can really be a pain in the butt because I'm having to feed them and water them morning and noon on top of all of our other chores.